Alright folks, the deck is Discard Warlock. The goal of the deck is to use strong early game minions that synergize with discard effects such as Soulfire and Doomguard so that we can apply pressure and win quickly. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle.
Watch this!
I think I'd rather have swing minions, like Matron is pretty good. Matron might actually make me not play double one drop here. Let's see what I get off of this first. I think I do need to play this. I haven't seen a quest mage in a very long time. Flame Imp is good. It's like a 2-drop, but it hits me in the face. I want to try and find a Hand of Gul'dan so that I don't have to give up the Doomguard with a Matron. Reno quest mage, maybe? Ugh. That worked out. I assume that's ice block, but we'll see. Could also be Flame Ward. Don't really care about the book. And if it wasn't Flame Ward, I was not willing to give up 2 damage for it.
There is so much untapped power.
Disco is a good deck. What are you doing? I'm playing the deck that I want to. Gonna draw so many cards here. Or am I? Fisted. We've got so many hands right now. I think it is a Reno quest mage though. Disco is so fun though? I mean, I think so, but people have different definitions of fun. Like Reno, for instance, has his own definition of fun, which apparently involves destroying me. Jinkies, Scooby. Thank you for that prime. I am drawing quite a lot of cards here, but is this even worth? I think it has to be. I'm overdrawing because they're just gonna potentially kill this, right? But I think there are only 2 cards that matter if I, 3 cards that matter if I overdraw them. Probably the ice block. Okay.
Why do you call?
You are not the boss of me.
I'm gonna play this from hand to over tapping to play around AoE.
Job's done.
We should just be able to pop that next turn. It's a little bit concerning because now I'm gonna have 3 more hands to potentially discard with the Doomguard. I'm never going to be able to play the Nightshade anyway. Please don't be Flame Ward. Even if it is, I still can pop at 4. Cool. Gonna hold this back to play around crowding my board so that I still have room for the Doomguard next turn. Hey, Sad. If it was Flame Ward, wouldn't he be dead? Yes. With the order that I played it in, at least.
I bring life.
I definitely could have died there. I just need something for the middle turns. Like, that curve is pretty gross.
Here for a chat.
Welcome, my devoted children.
Get fisted. Now if they dagger and attack into that, I can fist them again.
Delightful.
Delightful. Here it comes. Beautiful. Oh my god, and we can fist him again next turn, potentially. Get fisted. Alright. I'm probably just going here, here, here. Kanrethad would be the ideal draw. Fist it again. Oh! Oh, poor 1-3 never stood a chance. Good thing we did all that fisting. They're gonna gain some of that health back, right? Jeez.
You were just a burden.
More fisting. I'm so sad that I've dealt all this damage, though. I only deal 10? There's no way I'm playing this from hand, right? That's crazy. Well, okay. I'm playing this from hand instead. No! Oh! Oh, I would have had lethal! Oh, misplay. It didn't play into the Dark Possession out.
What's sharper, your wits or your
Unwinds, Prince.
Oh, deck tracker crashed again. One less card in an aggro deck? I mean, one less card is really bad for control decks, too. That's why Reno Shaman doesn't want the quest. That's why Big Priest doesn't want the quest. That's why, like, with very few exceptions, like, having a card gone from your opening hand is really punishing. I don't want to draw a card right now because right now this is hitting the Silverware Golem. But the best change for the quest within reason would be to make it cost 0. Doesn't matter how much it costs if it still is removing a card from your opening hand. Like, even in an aggro deck, you wouldn't want to run a 0 mana quest most of the time because then you have fewer cards. Corrupt the Water is actually bad. I thought it was pretty strong. It's not It's not weak. It's one of the better quests, but you still don't want to run it in Reno Shaman because you don't really get much benefit from it, and sure. Like, what are you doubling up in Reno Shaman, right? And like losing the card is pretty punishing. Let's go here first. Why is deck checker not closing? Like it's just completely crashed.
Accidents. They happen, you know?
And I can't get it to close. Frustrating. Let's go ahead and tap here. This gives me here into here next turn. Any plans to play Highlander Mage soon? Probably not. I've played multiple versions of Reno Mage this expansion. Alright, well with the Bladestorm boy out of the way, I can go here and here, get another Golem. And some Spooters. To just get added to hand after like the Henchmen and Duels, then you would play quest in literally every deck, even if you didn't have a way to complete it, because you would get a 29 card deck in that case. So there would not be a single deck that would like exclude quests if that were the case. I think any of these outcomes is fine, because I don't really want to heal them for 7 right now. So even if it hits there, it's okay.
May the light grant you peace.
Seeing one broom,
The battle is over.
but yeah, could be good. I want something to discard with this, like either a fist or a hand, but I like, I think maybe I just have to keep the Soulfire in case of Murlocs. Or that.
You are not the boss of me.
Don't really want to let a Wailing Vapor get out of control. Oof. I think Shaman plays a lot of rush cards. Like Galakrond is a concern, or could be a concern, but I don't think it's going to. Whoa, okay. I thought they were going to kill the Flame Imp for a minute. Should be able to raid through everything. And I think this is fine. They did play an elemental, so they could have the Frogman.
The calm before the storm.
Turn up the heat.
Good draw. Just because I need to keep cards moving.
You are not the boss of me.
What's in here? Felhound. Go ahead and kill that.
Wanna bite?
I need board space anyway, so... $15 damage. I have outs to get there next turn.
Nature waits for no one but me.
Kind of awkward. But I just want to make the fist go face. Bam! Get fisted. Been playing the Shaman version of, or the standard version of the Shaman deck. I didn't think it would be strong enough for Wild. I think this is the standard version, but also, nope. No, like Elemental Shaman, it's not the standard version, but Elemental Shaman is very good right now. I always keep a Hand of Gul'dan. Voidwalker seems okay into Hunter. Yeah, this isn't a bad hand as long as I can get a discard effect for the Hand of Gul'dan. Not even Hunter. Slam a Tiny Knight here. This way, if I top deck a like a Soulfire or even an Expired Merchant, I can start scaling this.
Mind if I roll need?
Worst case scenario, I just play Voidwalker. Double Voidwalker. I was gonna play the Flame Up, but now I really just want to protect the Tiny Knight. Discard effect, please. Sort of counts. That certainly counts. But it's not necessarily great next turn unless I hit something lower than 5, which is most of my deck. Got lethal set up here.
Do you hear?
I think this draws me enough cards. We know it's not Reno. Back, thank you for the prime. I want to, if this sticks, I rip the Soularium and look for a combination of Malchezaar's Imp and Tiny Knight. If this dies, I probably just tap. That's playable. That's a, oh wow. Well, that was certainly something. Pretty good turn. The unfortunate thing right now is the like weird interaction between the sacrifice or the Felhound and the Soulfire. So let's just go ahead and tap, I think.
Why do you call? Banishment! Job's done.
Cool. Oh! Wow! What a great outcome for me. That was lucky. These are a little bit redundant together, and I think I would rather have early game against Paladin because Odd Paladin is a deck. This and yeah, if I can protect, or as long as they don't get a blowout start, this is a pretty good hand. Played it a few days ago. It's on YouTube.
None will survive.
Isn't that what I said? Now I guess I keep the imp because it's better later. Hey, congrats, Water.
As you command.
Let's get some claps in chat for Water. I may be discarding the Matron next turn, but it's also more likely that that's just an Oh My Yogg and I don't really get to do much with it at all.
Reporting for duty.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bump here. Yeah, we're just discarding the Matron. And by discarding the Matron, I mean it's gonna get Oh My Yogg.
The boss of me.
I'm gonna throw it here in case it ends up being Never Surrender. Pug Champion. The trading the Voidwalker first was also to play around the potential for Never Surrender, but
Back to your homes.
sure.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Is a coin being used here? Let's see what we can find off the top. Good for next turn. I don't want to give them too many attackers here, and I definitely need to take the Steward off the board before it starts generating additional value. Yeah, this would have been bad for me. Possible they have... Okay. Probably... That's probably the Oh My Yogg, but... Oh, dear God. Okay. So this happens. This happens. How much damage do I give up to play around Quartermaster? I treat these as 3/3s, right? So if these are 3/3s, I would value trade into them. Also, how does the opponent win if I give up the damage? It just feels bad giving up 14 damage there, but I think it's right. It this is a kept card, and we're only we should still have potential lethal next turn just because of how much damage this and this do together. Also, it makes the opponent concede, it seems.
Move quickly.
See, chat? Taking an Odd Paladin off the board is the same thing as lethal. Let's fist him, though.
No, don't. It's still good.
Bam! Oh, wait, did I kill my own minion? I actually denied myself lethal there. These are all pretty good. I'm just going to look for a way to discard now. Well, it's a little bit slow. So is that, but it helps me fight back for board. And I can play it on turn 3 with the coin.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Jeez. Oh my god. Well, hopefully they don't get counterspell here.
We have many secrets.
Or explosive. Just don't have any secrets at all. Please. Rude.
You were just a bird.
Try to keep up.
Not an oversight. I saw that coming the whole time.
Excuse me, you are on fire.
Alright, so it looks like they're probably going to get their fair game off here.
You were just a bird.
Try to keep up.
And I am going to overdraw, but I do not care because I want to swing the board. I don't care about burning cards right now.
You're not ready for this.
Yeah. It's kind of a bummer. Ugh. Really want to go face right now, but I cannot with that hit. Ooh. So I assume one of those is probably Counterspell. Counterspell and Ice Block. Counterspell Netherwind Portal. Counterspell Flame Ward. Why is everybody just leaving when they get... There we go.
An incredible discovery.
I'll show them.
I'm gonna double trade into... It looks like a Flame Ward setup, right? Otherwise, why did they ping the Doomguard? So I'm gonna kill this off. Go face. Easy. So it'll give me a single Silverware Golem, and I can set up for a good discard next turn with the Doomguard. I was considering playing the Doomguard this turn, but I think getting the stats down now is probably a good idea. Hey, thanks, Luscious.
We have many.
Appreciate the kind words. Meteor position? Yeah, big mistake. I don't know how I'm ever going to manage to win with when the inevitable meteor comes down. Yeah. Flame Imp into the mage, and then Golem goes face. One of those is almost certainly an explosive. Right? I can't really do much about it. I need to not discard the Tiny Knight here. Oh! Double fisted. Feels good, man. Really glad that's not a Cloud Prince. Unfortunately, I don't think that Soulfire is a live draw just because it's likely counterspell at this point, right? But I do need to go face because it's possibly a rigged fair game as well.
I intend to deceive.
Alright, kind of needs something defensive off the top because this is still a reasonable amount of damage coming at me. That counts.
Wanna
What? Okay. I don't think I can afford to tap here. That is a secret that's in hand. I didn't get to pop the block though. I think I do maybe have to tap. Ugh. I can't play that though. Fireball would kill me. Gonna depend a lot on what they. Hey, welcome Hubs. Top deck here. I mean, like everything. Gonna depend a lot on what they. Top deck here. I mean, like everything. It's going to depend on this top deck. So it's counterspell fair game. Or maybe another one, but. Thank you to legendary patrons Brian Wynn, Bizzle Jizzix, Jeffrey Pierce, Justice Crater, Keys404, Gorbak, Noggleshire, Notorious HS, Shadow1 TV, Sognusman, and Fanfix.